Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Jamie and I have got all the other pigs on our side of the property moved, and they are on fresh grass, and now is the biggest move that we have had in quite some time. We are going to be moving our meat herd, which is up there in the woods, down to this new spot. We are working on filling up this wallow that we dug with the tractor, so they're gonna have a place to cool down. I think I've got it dug out good enough that it will give them a good spot. The best thing is we've got a hose running all the way from our well where we can fill up their waters instead of using buckets for everything. I've got 800-foot fences here. I don't know if we're gonna need them all, but like we talked in one of our previous videos, we're gonna be doing long rectangle paddocks and working our way up towards the barn. So we'll have 4 or 5 areas where the pigs can move. There's not a whole lot of green in here. There are some acorns still, a little bit that they can root around and get to, but they're getting a lot of scraps, and until the green starts to grow in, they'll just have the acorns and little things like that. You can see we're getting a few little grasses in here. Let's go check them out. I'm sure they're out of water, which is another reason we're getting them down there, because we've got a wallow dug. Yeah, they're all laying right here in the waters, but I'm not sure how many fences I'm gonna need. We're gonna start like right here and just follow our trail all the way down, and we'll move across, probably 100-foot fence across. But I did want to show you this, where we made our path 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even more now. You can see grass is filling in this path. So that is my goal with clearing out this woods. I'm hoping a lot of it is going to look like that. So today we're gonna get these pigs moved over. You can see they're crashed out. They've tipped their waters. They got a little bit of water here that they can use, but we're gonna be moving this whole herd down here. I cannot wait till they find their wallow. That should be some good video. And then a couple days from now, we'll take the chickens, move them into here to help break down the manure that the pigs have left us. So we're gonna wake this gang up a little bit. How's everyone doing? Get some fences up and get them moved across. All right, we're gonna start right here. So the opening of our 2 fences is right by these pigs, so we can just walk them right across. I'll take one fence and go that way, and this other fence is gonna go this way. All right, we've got 6 fences up, and now we just need to move them across. I didn't do feed. I figured they'd follow me. They can't really get through here, but there's a lot open on this other side here. So let's check this. They obviously can go through here. I'm not too worried about it. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. So here we go into this new area. Come on. Come on, pigs. Once they find that water, we are gonna have some fun. We still gotta feed them yet, but I gotta go and get 20-some bowls from over here and bring them across to our area. Come on, pigs. Already stopping. There are a lot of acorns right in here that they will find. Come on. Come on. But I think the fun will be when they get down to that wallow. So once one comes, normally they all come, except for this big old ginger here laying down. Let's go check out what this pig's doing. So it's not the lush pasture, but this is going to get nice. Come on. Come on, pigs. Come on, I know you don't want to leave your little wallow that you've built, but there's a lot better over here. Come on. Jamie's down there welcoming them to new pastures. Not that we need to get that off, but when we wipe it up or wind it up, come on. Come on over here. Doesn't matter how many times you move them, there's always one in the bunch that can't really figure going around. Come on. Come on. Come on, pigs. There's Cheryl. I remembered her name in this video. Come on, this way. Look at that. Any of that small growth, they will eat up. Come on. Come on, Cheryl. Yeah, go ahead and finish. Come on, pigs. All right, just about got everyone. They're obviously gonna explore this new spot, get some rubs over there, and check it out. This, like I said, it's not beautiful lush pastures, but it will start growing in. We don't have a ton of shade yet. These trees in here haven't started leafing out. They're starting to, but it's still pretty early for that. Everything else around us is getting green except these few trees. Go this way. Go this way. Come on, this way. Look where everyone else is going. And then we got this ginger one still back here. Go this way. Come on. I'm sure someone will follow me. Come on, bud. I promise you, there is a better pool over here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look where everyone else is. Oh no, not that way. There we go. They're always hesitant about this old line of fence, but I think we got them now. There we go. You go this way. Come on. Let's go. All right, we've got them locked in, chargers on, and they're finding a lot of stuff compared to that last spot. So who's gonna find it first? They're not too worried about it. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. They're not too worried about it. Well, they don't know about it, but it's how I'm happy to see them rooting for new things, and mostly they're off of their manure. Here comes Cheryl. Come on, Cheryl. Come on. Who wants to see this pool? It's filling up quite nice. Obviously, I don't want it too deep to be over top of them. Here we go, pool party. Come on. Come on. Cheryl, I don't have food, you gotta go in. There we go. I'm sure they're gonna get a nice cold drink first till they find out what this is all about. These pigs have not been on a wallow. Maybe some of the older ones have last summer, but a lot of these young ones, obviously in the fall and winter, they didn't need a wallow, but they're gonna enjoy it now here in the summer. And I think this might be my favorite part of getting them into this spot. You guys are still gonna have your waters. We've got their waters set up along the fence over there. Isaiah is gonna love that because we've been bucketing all their water, but there we go. We don't need to bucket it now because this hose will reach, so that is awesome. We are going to have a lot, you flipping over? We're gonna have a lot of yard hippos out here, so I'm sure we'll have some good shorts from these pigs wallering around in here. So biggest thing is they need to be able to cool down, and once the shade starts, the trees start leafing out, and a lot of them are, we'll have a lot more shade available, but I'm sure we will have quite a big pool party in here. And a lot of this was clay, real nice clay, so I think this is gonna hold the water very nicely. We shouldn't have to fill it up all the time, and you can see they're going to enjoy this. What do you think? I know you're just drinking right now. I'm living in I'm in the splash zone here once they start flopping around. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna back up. There it is. Yeah, that feels good. A lot of you guys probably already know, but pigs don't sweat, so they need to be able to stay cool. And that's another reason we got them in here. They'll have some shade this summer and also a nice cold wallow. There's the splash we're looking for. What do you think? You want to test it out? Not too sure about it, huh? But everyone's down here now. We're gonna go get their feed bowls. We'll take the side-by-side over there so we don't have to carry 20 of them by ourselves, and then we'll get everybody fed, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, we've got their bowls put in. We're gonna start them up here at the top of the hill because gravity is gonna take these feed bowls down the hill. And we've noticed that a lot of their manure is over here where they spend a lot of their time. Oh, that's a wet pig. So we'll let the pigs help us move the feed bowls down the hill. We've got 23 meat pigs in here. Sometimes we forget how many we actually have, but they are doing good. It's always good in a new area. They're exploring and finding all the new stuff. So even though it's not green and beautiful like the pasture, there is plenty that they are finding in here. And also they're doing a job for us getting everything cleaned up and putting down manure. So it's a win-win for everybody. All right, everyone is finishing up dinner. We've rolled the 4 pigloos across, and so they'll have a place to go if they want to. Now, we're not gonna put any hay or straw back in them because this time of year they normally just sleep outside. They don't wanna be in these pigloos, it gets too warm, so they normally just sleep out under the stars. So we're not gonna add hay in there, but everyone is doing great. We've got them all moved. We are gonna work on picking up all the fences on their old pen, and then we've gotta get everyone else some dinner, but then we'll come back out this afternoon just to check the herd and see how everyone is doing in this new spot and see if the pool's still open. All right, we are winding down our day. I'm worn out. Jamie and I got all the pigs moved, and I know this probably doesn't look like a lot for you guys, but the amount that we have gotten cleared out, it looks amazing. And you can see the fence lines to where these animals just were, and it looks amazing. And we've got them moved, and then the animals do the work, the rest of the work, and now we're just gonna wait and see what happens to these areas. We were hoping some things grow in, but I come out here and I forget sometimes what it did look like when we first started clearing this last winter here. And huge thanks to Uncle Ken. He's helped out a ton, and I would not even be anywhere near as far as I am cleaning it out if he would not have come and helped. And got all this area up here that is going to be usable. So we're just checking out the pigs this evening before we head in and get a shower and some dinner. It's almost 7 o'clock. These guys have already had dinner, but like I said, I would be shocked if they go into these pigloos. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl wanted me to let you guys know, even though this is the meat pen, she's not a meat pig. I know, Cheryl. So we've got 23 in here, 22 meat pigs, and Cheryl. And it looks like they have been enjoying the wallow, but like I said, even though it doesn't look like there's a lot, you can see they are all just rooting around, finding little nuts, acorns, anything that they can eat. And we've got them off of their manure, and they are on a fresh spot. So they are starting to put down more manure for us and start to fertilize this area, and it is just amazing. Like I said, I mean, if I can find this video in a year or two, and hopefully this is greened up really nice, and we can come back and check out what this used to look like. What are you finding up there? What are you finding up there? Just some leaves and whatever. Well, enjoy. So we'll constantly move them down. We'll move their bowls down, and they will keep working in here for us now. Obviously, they have stirred up the wallow a little bit. It's cooling down this evening, but it looks like this is gonna hold water pretty good. So happy about that, and I'm sure the pigs are happy about that too. I need to talk to this pig over here because looks like he's tipping water bowls instead of going to the wallow. That's why we made the wallow. What are you doing? You tipping the water? Isaiah was thrilled tonight when we came out that he can use the hose and get these guys water. You're not even tipping the water. You just want a belly rub? You just want a belly rub? Yeah. I thought he was tipping the water, but he's just laying down here cooling off. So anyway, that looks like a good idea. I'm about to go in and get my feet up, lay down and rest up. Like I said, it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's a lot when you move all these pigs and picking fences and winding them up, putting new ones down. But it is a good day to get everybody moved. And now we can sit back and just check this area out. Like I said before, we normally don't have a set time that we keep pigs in an area. It's just we come out here, and if it's got a lot of manure in it, it's time for them to go. So this many pigs, they move a little bit more often, but it's a lot bigger area than what we normally have. Most of our pigs have about 3 to 4 fences, and they're 100-foot fences. This one I think had 6 or 7, I can't remember. But anyway, appreciate you guys following along today. Hope you're having a great day and a great rest of your week. We will come back and check on all these pigs in the next video. Don't forget to make the change. There's some greens. You getting those greens? You just hang out here. We'll see you in the morning.